Hello. As you are seeing this, it is my birthday. Hopefully you're seeing this on my birthday if I can time everything right and I don't procrastinate. It's my birthday. I'm older. Getting older sucks. But you know what doesn't suck? My favorite books, the books that I love. And that is why for my birthday this year, I decided to treat myself to doing some rereads. One of these books I've been wanting to reread for so long, and you guys might know what it is if you have watched my videos this year, because I've been talking about it a lot and I have not done it yet. So we're gonna do it now. First book. Oh, I don't know which one I want to read first, actually. Okay, I'm gonna show you the options and then I will decide later which one I want to read first. Anyway, first option. If someone's like, hey, what's your favorite book? I always say The Book Thief by Marcus Zusak. I just remember reading this for the first time and the narrator being death was like mind-blowing to me. I was immediately obsessed with it. Listen, I am somebody who maybe leans towards the side of being a pessimist, which I don't love. I say I'm a realist. I'm definitely not an optimist. Having anything where there's sad quotes or when death is the narrator, I eat that up so much. Oh my god, I love it. So The Book Thief has been near and dear to my heart. This is young adult historical fiction. It's set in Nazi Germany in 1939, and you get our narrator, who is Death, who is very busy at this time in the world. We have our main character Liesel, and she is at her brother's grave and she sees something in the snow and she picks it up and it's a book. And at this time there are a lot of book burnings going on. You're not supposed to be reading. Liesel has this book and she just finds a love for reading. Her father teaches her how to read and she begins stealing books. Her family is also keeping a Jewish man in their house and they're protecting him. In that part, I remember just being so beautiful when I read this, and there's like a separate story in here called The Standover Man that I love so much. It's perfect, and I'm so excited to read this book again, and I'm hoping it's still a 5-star read. I do want to mark this book up and just underline probably everything in here, let's be honest. And then This World. Oh god. See, so many people hate this series. I just love this when I read it for the first time. It's actually funny because I rated this book 3 stars on Goodreads, but I'm like, hey, I love this book so much. I don't know. We'll see what I rate it after I finish this, but this is City of Bones. This is book 1 in the Mortal Instruments series. I'm reading this one because I want to reread it and I want to reread the Mortal Instruments, all 6 of these books, right? Yeah, 6. But I also have not read any of the other books in the Shadowhunter universe. They're back here. The Infernal Devices trilogy, I want to read that so bad, but I want to reread the Mortal Instruments first. I know a lot of people stopped reading this because of a certain thing in here that you think is gonna be the truth, but it's not. And then people are like, no, you have to keep reading. Trust me, it's not as bad as it seems. We have Clary. She goes out to the Pandemonium nightclub in New York and demons start showing up. She meets Jace and he's also a demon hunter, and then she meets Simon, and I love Simon. And then her mother, she's trying to save her mother throughout this series as well, and it's so interesting and I love it. So we're gonna read this one too. I'll probably read this last. We'll see if I still like them after all these years. Happy birthday to me. I'm rereading my favorite books. So we're gonna have a good time. I'm excited. I hope you guys are too. So I will catch you on my first update. First update for this video. I'm about halfway through both of these books. I started listening to City of Bones on audio. I am over 50% of the way through City of Bones. In The Book Thief, I am on page 241, so we're almost halfway through this. I have been highlighting all the things that I love in this book, and every time I think of The Book Thief, I think of the section in here with the Standover Man, and that's the thing that I have loved most in any book that I've ever read. And I got to that part last night. I teared up. It's just so beautiful, and you have to read the book to know why it's so important. It gets me emotional every time I think about it. I love this book. I'm still loving it. It's still going to be a 5-star read. I don't read a lot of historical fiction, and I'm really mad at myself for not diving into historical fiction more often, because it's extremely important to read these books. Even though they're fiction, they are based on true events and war. It's very important that we don't forget that. I've been out of school for a while, and I don't know what the education is like nowadays, but it's scary to think that one day people might not know about these things and how bad it was. And I just remember learning about World War II. It's just like everybody in that classroom and everybody that I went to school with just knew the horrors of this war. It gets to the point where after school, you're not told about it anymore. Nobody really talks about it, and if you're not reading books or taking in movies that are based on these events, then it can be forgotten, and it shouldn't be. So it's very important to read books like this, even though they are fiction. There's so many things in here that get you thinking, and that you read a line and it really affects you. But I also just love how this book gives you moments where, despite everything happening in their world right now and everything bad going on, you still have people that you can connect to, and you still have those moments with other human beings. Humans literally can make everybody's life so much better, and we all need to be doing that. I'm probably gonna hopefully try to finish this today, but we'll see. Or I'll just finish it up tomorrow. And then City of Bones. I can't believe I rated this a 3-star because I say that I love this series so much. Reading it now, I don't know, I might bump it up to a 4. I don't know why I gave it a 3. I really don't. I'm just so glad to be back in this world. I love like Demon Hunter, the Shadow Hunter stuff. It's so interesting to me, and I think that if I was set in any fantasy world, I would want to be set in this one, and I'd want to be a shadow hunter. But yeah, I'm still loving this. It's weird because a lot of scenes in here I have forgotten completely. Like, I'm reading these and I'm like, I feel like I've never read this before. Whereas The Book Thief, I remember the majority of what I've already read. It's all coming back to me. I'm like, oh yeah, I remember being in these pages. I remember reading these words. This one, I don't know why I forgot most of it. Also, Clary is a lot more feisty than I remembered her being. I don't know if it's because I'm listening to the audio and the narrator is making her sound a lot feistier than how I would read her in my head. I love Simon. He's one of my favorite characters in this whole entire series, and everybody's so mean to him. I feel so bad for him. This is going a lot faster than I thought it would be. Honestly, I think I'm just gonna listen to the rest of this on audio. We'll see, because I have more work to do today. I think the audiobook, there's 5 hours left. I'm on chapter 16, like I said. Let's see. I have 5 hours and 45 minutes left, but I'm listening to it at 1.8 times speed. I mean, honestly, I could finish listening to it today, but I don't necessarily want to. I might finish tomorrow. It depends. I think I want to dive back into The Book Thief for a little bit. I just got some message requests from somebody on TikTok. He said, "Greetings, sweetie. If I were to deposit $7,000 into your Cash App or PayPal, what would you spend it on first? Pick one or more. Bills, rent, car, investment, family, food, your needs, child, vacation, driving license, education, medicine, house, Christmas expenses. I love knowing what really matters to you." Books, my guy. Books. I wonder, if anybody's actually behind those messages and how many people actually reply to those. Anyway, guys, follow me on TikTok. I'm only 5 away from 100. I am here because I was doing my almost daily thing of going to the park and chilling and playing Pokemon Go, but I realized that I finished my rereads and I need to update you guys and give you my final thoughts on them so we can close out this video and I can finally upload it, because I was planning on uploading it on my birthday. That did not happen. I did not finish these books on my birthday. I did finish City of Bones on the 12th, which is the day before my birthday. The Book Thief I finished last night, which was the 14th. So I'm hoping to just film this and then get this video up tomorrow maybe. City of Bones, let's talk about that first since I finished that one first. I said before that I'm surprised I gave it a 3-star rating because I really do love that book and that series. I'm wondering, because I never write reviews on Goodreads, so I don't know what I thought about this book when I read it for the first time, so I don't know why I rated it a 3-star. But I'm wondering if it's because of what happened at the end. And if you read the books, you know, a lot of people read the books and they got to the end and they DNF'd the rest of the series because of what happened at the end, which is completely understandable. But I'm wondering if I didn't like that either, because it is weird, and if that's why I gave it a 3-star, but then still continued on with the series because it wasn't enough to make me DNF the whole thing, you know? Because back then I was reading series, I wasn't DNFing a lot of books, but I finished it. I listened to it all on audiobook. I don't know why I didn't do that before, because I've wanted to reread the series for so long, and I just listened to it on audiobook, and it was great. I did bump it up to a 4-star this time. Obviously it's not the best thing. There's some issues in the middle where I have with pacing. I feel like it's slower paced or it's not as exciting or entertaining as like the rest of the book. All in all, I really love the series. I love the characters. I love the whole storyline of demon hunters and it being set in New York and more of like an urban fantasy for the time that it was written. I'm so sorry. That was completely my fault. I just destroyed you guys. Anyway, I need to just sit and stay still, but I can't do that. So yeah, it was fun. I really enjoyed my time. I'm so excited to get to the rest of the books. I am going to read them physically though because I don't have them on audio. I used up my Spotify hours for the month. Maybe they're at the library. And Libby, maybe. Moving on to The Book Thief. I did finish this. I have highlighted all of my favorite quotes in here, my favorite parts. Oh my god, I love this book so much. I have so much more appreciation for this book than I did the first time I read it, and I love it even more. The writing in this is writing that is so fitting for me. It's very poetic. The writing's not crazy straightforward, so you are inferring a lot of things and you're questioning what it means, and I love that. I love connecting the dots. This book is so sad. I was crying. I love this book so much. It's something that I think everybody needs to read, especially because it's about World War II, and that's something that no one should forget. Our world should not forget what happened. I still have yet to see the movie. I fear I might bawl my eyes out if I watch the movie. I know I will. So I'm kind of nervous to watch that. If you guys have seen the movie though, let me know if you liked it. This book is so heartwarming because despite everything that's happening and all the bad stuff, these humans are still able to find connections with people and find love and care for others. And it's insane what humans can go through and how bad things can get, and they still don't give up. They still have hope. Humans are strong. We are strong people. Life can get hard. We still get through it. It really makes you think about life. And that's what I do when I read this book. And I love books that can do that for me. So that is why this has such a special place in my heart. There's not a single thing about this that I don't like. I don't want to say too much about scenes in this book because if you haven't read it yet, I really think it's such a great book to experience for the first time. It's something that sticks with you forever. It truly is. It's stuck with me for a decade now after I read it for the first time. And I read it again. It's still going to stick with me. I'm still going to think about it all the time. I can't believe that I liked it more than the first time that I read it, but I think because I'm older now and I have experienced more things, there's a lot of instances in here that you can connect with even though you're not going through the same thing as these characters. But that is my reread, and I'm very, very happy that I did this. It was a nice birthday present to myself because I don't do anything for my birthday. Also, I'm proud of myself. This is the first time on my birthday that I did not cry. For as long as I can remember, I always cry on my birthday. I am that girl. And this is the first year that I didn't cry on my birthday. If you guys have been watching my channel for a while, you know I pushed this off for so long. And I'm not going to do that anymore because rereading is so refreshing. And I am really glad that I did this. And I know that now so I can reread other books in the future. But I'm going to go now. Not bad. I will see you guys in my next video, whatever that may be. Let me know what book you want to reread. I hope you have a good day. A great night. What do I say? I don't know. See you later. Bye.